Let's go, it's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show.
Which bundle man that ain't got time to shake your head? Get that side check, put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
You're a survivor. The world is overrun by zombies. A voice tells you where to go. Along the way, you meet some crazy-ass people. A doctor, an army woman, and honestly, the story isn't really going to win any awards. But it's well enough created that you'll want to know what's going to happen next or where the hell you're going. The real meat of the game comes from the gameplay. This decides to give you very limited supplies, you can't take much damage, and you basically have to learn to use your environment and every item in your backpack to survive each and every area in this zombie title. That's right, folks, we might have a true survival horror game on our hands here. Finally.
Which bundle man that ain't got time to shake your head? Get that side check, put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
First off, the game is the true definition of a survival horror game. It gives you limited supplies, especially in the ammo department. And even when you get ammo, you'll probably won't want to use it much and save it, as the sound actually attracts zombies. So you use your trusty bat to beat the shit out of the zombies to death. Again, I guess. The game also supplies you with flares, mines, grenades, and more to figure out ways to tackle each and every situation. Sometimes it's smart to just throw a flare and run past all the zombies while they go over to it. Other times, when you're on top of the ladder, let them gather and then burn the motherfuckers alive. Or dead. Or you know what I mean. Another thing I love is the fact the game has some of the best atmospheric horrorness I've seen ever in a video game. Most noticeable is the nursery, which is just scary as fucking balls. What the fuck? Die, go zombie! What I really love about it is even the motion tracker, which is a great idea, and it will tell you where some zombies are when they're moving. When a zombie's laying on the floor, though, he's not moving, is he? So they can come to life, and they're gonna jump at you, and you're like, ah! Get your blood pumping. Don't even get me started on the jump scares, because they will scare the living shit out of you at times, and are actually done pretty well. I love the idea of the pad here, using it to search through items and also pick locks and even loot zombie corpses. However, when you're doing that, you leave your character on the screen all alone and you're looking down. That means a zombie might come out at any moment and bite your ass. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Then you're dead, making each time you go into your backpack or picking a lock or looting a zombies, giving you that anxious feel and keep looking up at the big screen. This good thing is the game has a good amount of content. I especially felt the single player had a lot of meat to it. Easily a 10+ hour horror game if you actually get sucked into this atmosphere and take your time. I felt that each and every moment I just might jump out of my pants or piss my pants or poop my pants, who knows, enhancing my game time and making it feel like it took hours upon hours to beat. And maybe it doesn't take that long, but for me, each and every turn was a risk of dying, and it took that long, and it was awesome. The bad really isn't that much here, which is what surprises me, because it got such bad ratings from some sites and such amazing from others. One thing I will say is that the back gameplay or the melee gameplay here could have definitely, use some fine tuning. I know we want to make it tough, so the bat swinging is a little slow, but come the fuck on. It's way too slow and clunky at times. It should be more like the level of Condemned. And true, it adds the tense feeling that you can't take many zombies on at once, but if we want a realistic approach in this world of zombies, which this game gives most of, the melee shouldn't feel like I'm a 400-pound man every time I swing the bat. I also felt that the story could have been better. It's not a terrible one, but it has, and it does definitely have some interesting ideas. But I couldn't, find this unique bond with any of the characters that talk to you, and they're kind of interesting, but then they kind of either die off or they don't become important, and that's sad. The only ugly thing that comes to mind is the zombie types seem weak or just unneeded. I understand the riot guys, though I don't know why there's just so many riot dudes. But exploding zombies, spitters, Super Saiyan glowing guys, I mean really, why? There's no point of having these super zombies when the regular zombies can kill you just fine in a few seconds. They should have made better scenarios or harder ones instead of introducing these stupid Saiyan monster zombies.
Wait for no man that ain't got time to shake your head. Get that Snapchat, put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
You just brings back that horror feel, that amazing survival feel that you gotta kind of survive at every moment and do it and duck. It's great. It's not just a straight up shooter. It's not just a straight up beat the shit out of them. It is a survivor game at its heart, and that is so awesome. I saved so many supplies in the end game, and that was only because I made travels back and forth through the safe house, which is basically the only safe zone in the entire game. And it just gives you a great feeling. Like I said, it's a 10-hour game easy if you get sucked into the atmosphere. There is a multiplayer. I have not played it. I heard it was really fun, but it is only on one screen, and nobody wants to really play with me. So I definitely recommend checking out ZombiU. It is totally worth the buy when it is slightly cheaper. It has a few problems. It will turn off a lot of people because gamers like just straight up shooter. But if you are missing survival horror type games and you want one so bad, this is like a calling for us, and we can only hope for a sequel. Holy shit, Monster Hunter just never stops. That's enough how fun and unique this survival horror game is, and I'm glad to see a survival horror game actually come back in this new generation. So definitely worth buying when slightly cheaper at 40 bucks. Worth buying. I'm picking it up at 30 or 40 whenever I see it drop that price. I think it's actually going on sale at Target next week or Amazon. So definitely check it out. Definitely worth the money. If Wii U, you need a good game, this is one. I was literally scared shitless playing this game at times. I mean, I was literally like, ah! With that face. Every time I'm gonna pick up someone, I'm like, oh, cool ammo. What the fuck? And then the fucking one part, man, this goddamn motherfucking ghost zombie. The ghost. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing a ghost zombie hybrid. You know what a werewolf is? This is a ghost zombie. It's a ghost zombie. Ghost zombie. And they coming at me like, don't judge me. Just accept me.